Hello, I'm Courtney Badger with the Arlington County Planning Division. I'm the planner working on this site plan project 101 12th Street South. This presentation is going to give you an introduction to the site plan project and a brief background on the zoning and policy guidance that directs staff's review throughout the process. This video is not going to be a comprehensive, detailed look at the proposal. However, it's going to give you a conceptual high-level introduction to the project. For more details about the plans that were submitted, the applicant's presentation and proposal, and to stay updated on different developments with the project, visit the URL that's shown on the screen here. So we're going to start off by talking about the proposal that JBG Smith has submitted. They have submitted plans to construct a new 9-story office building with ground floor retail and 1 level of underground parking. As a part of this proposal, they are providing the connector street that is called for in the Crystal City sector plan from 10th Street to the north to 12th Street south. And I'm highlighting the new road on the left image here on the ground floor plan so you can get a sense of where that's located. In this ground floor plan image, you can see the yellow areas are the new retail areas that they are proposing on the southwest and southeast corners along existing 12th Street. The blue areas are the office designated areas for the ground floor, and then the purple is the loading, which is accessed off of the new connector street. Additionally, the applicant is proposing to rezone the site from CO 1.5 and M2 to CO Crystal City, and we'll talk about what that means in just a minute. So this office building that JBG Smith is proposing is located within this white rectangular area that's shown in both images here. It's located on the eastern portion that is currently a passive open space. This passive open space is private. It does not have any public easement on it at this time. And they are currently, this rectangular area that's shown here is all a part of site plan number 229. They are proposing to amend that site plan and create a new site plan on that eastern portion. I'm going to highlight that eastern portion just so you can see it a little bit clearer on the screen here. So some things to know about the location. So the site is located in Crystal City. It's bounded to the east by Richmond Highway and Longbridge Drive. To the north, it's bounded by 10th Street South. And I'm going to highlight that 10th Street South location because it ends mid-block at a cul-de-sac. So on this left image here, you can see where that 10th Street extends to and how that interacts with that site area. Additionally, the site is bounded to the east by the VRE tracks. There's also a pedestrian pathway to that east, which I'm going to get to in just a second. And then to the south, we have 12th Street, and it terminates at Crystal Drive, right along the site plan area. Other things to know about this location is that Longbridge Park is located north of Crystal City and just north of this site plan area. So I'm going to highlight that location on the right image in purple so you can kind of get a sense of where that Longbridge Park is located. Additionally, there's a pedestrian pathway that I mentioned briefly that travels from Longbridge Park down to Crystal Drive, just east of the site plan area. One last thing to mention is there is a significant grade change between 10th Street to the north and 12th Street to the south. 10th Street to the north and 12th Street to the south have about 16 foot elevation difference, and the 12th Street side to the south is higher in elevation than the north, so it slopes up from north to south. So as mentioned on the previous slide, this site area is a part of site plan number 229. It currently regulates it. The site plan number 229 was approved by the county board in 1985 and it allowed for the construction of an 8-story office building with 4 levels of underground parking. And that office building is what's located on the western portion of the site today. The eastern portion, the undeveloped portion, is where the applicant is proposing to construct their new 9-story office building. As a part of that, they are going to create a new site plan, and in that top image you can see a red triangular area. That parcel of land is currently not a part of site plan number 229, but the applicant is proposing to include it in the new site plan. The Crystal City sector plan identifies that undeveloped eastern portion of the lot as a redevelopment site, and that can be seen in the bottom figure that's taken from the sector plan. Lastly, this site plan was a part of the Crystal City Phase Development Site Plan that was reviewed by the County Board in March of this year. So the PDSP, as it's called, combined 3 different site plans across Crystal City and used it as a way to negotiate the community benefits and bundled them in a holistic approach. The General Land Use Plan, or GLUP, designates this site as a low office apartment hotel designation. This means that it allows for office density up to 1.5 FAR, floor area ratio. Above that 1.5 that's allowed, the applicant must earn the additional density that they are proposing. The density and community benefits for this project were a part of the Crystal City PDSP application that we previously discussed. Additionally, the site is located within note number 1 of the GLUP document, and it designates the site within the Crystal City Coordinated Redevelopment District. Currently, all of site plan number 229, which is the whole of this white rectangular area, is zoned CO 1.5. And then the red triangular portion that's not a part of this site plan yet is zoned M2, which is a service industrial district. The applicant is proposing that the new site plan area where the new office building will be located be rezoned to CO Crystal City, which is the mixed use Crystal City district. And I'm just very poorly circling that. So lastly, I'm going to talk about the Crystal City sector plan and the guidance that it has for this site. So this site is located within the Northeast Gateway geographical area that's defined by the sector plan. The sector plan takes the whole of Crystal City and breaks it up into different geographical areas and provides guidance to the different improvements that should be completed within those areas, largely in accordance with different site plan projects that may come forward. So in this Northeast Gateway area, 2 of the things that are called for the sector plan are shown here. The first is Gateway Park, that's shown by the blue circle 1. And then the second is the 10th Street connection, that's shown by the blue 3 circle. Both of these elements will be provided through this site plan project. And let me talk about the 10th Street connection first. So it's being provided by the applicant and will provide a connection from 10th Street South to 12th Street South. This will serve to help break up this block and provide more access to vehicles, pedestrians, bicyclists, all throughout this area here. Secondly, the Gateway Park, the applicant has agreed to convey approximately 54,000 square feet to the county for that park. That park would be located to the east of the new building and then running along south along Crystal Drive, and then extending north to that pedestrian pathway that goes up to the Long Bridge Park. These 2 things were a part of the Crystal City Phase Development Plan that went to the board earlier this year, and will be a part of the community benefits achieved through this site plan project. For more information about this project, to look at the plans, to view the presentations that the applicant has put together, or future presentations by staff, And to stay up to date on the schedule and different developments that occur during this process, visit the URL that's shown on the screen here. Additionally, if you have any feedback or comments or questions and want to talk to a person about it, feel free to email me or give me a phone call. My contact information is on the screen as well.